The 2025 Atlantic hurricane season officially wrapped up on November 30th, and this year will be remembered not for how many storms we had, but how unusual the season was. NOAA called for a near normal season, and on paper, that's what we got. 13 named storms, 5 hurricanes, 4 major hurricanes. Pretty close to the long term averages, but the numbers don't tell the full story. To understand this season, we look at ACE, Accumulated Cyclone Energy. ACE measures how strong and long lasting storms are, not just how many form. And this year's ACE came in at 132.5, above the normal of 123. Colorado State's prediction of 140 ACE was also pretty close. So even though we didn't have a ton of storms, some of the ones that formed were powerful and long-lived. One of the most remarkable stats of 2025, not a single hurricane made landfall in the United States. That has only happened once in the last decade. A few big factors steering storms away: a Bermuda high farther north and a persistent trough over the east coast, along with stronger wind shear over the western Atlantic. Most of our hurricanes recurved safely out to sea. The season opened with short-lived tropical storm Andrea late in June. Imelda brushed close to the U.S., but the massive Category 5 Hurricane Humberto actually tugged it away from the coastline, avoiding a hit. And then there was Hurricane Melissa, the standout storm of the year. Melissa peaked with winds of 185 miles per hour. It slammed into Jamaica as a Category 5 hurricane on October 28th, becoming the strongest hurricane ever to hit Jamaica and one of the most intense Atlantic landfalls in over 90 years. Melissa was also one of 3 Category 5 hurricanes this season: Erin, Humberto, and Melissa, the second most ever recorded in a single year, behind 2005. So overall in 2025, the number of named storms was near normal, but the strength of some of those storms was very high. The U.S. saw 0 hurricane landfalls and no Gulf hurricanes. 2025 didn't bring quantity, it brought intensity, with steering patterns and wind shear keeping most of that intensity away from the United States. Now we turn our attention to 2026. Ocean temperatures, long-range patterns, and the El Niño-La Niña cycle will shape the next season, and the Storm Tracker team will be watching it closely. I'm meteorologist Nicholas Herboso.